Everybody. I thought I would do a quick video instead of trying to get us all together for a meeting to go over Sunday school and Wednesday school orientation things. So I just want to welcome you to the 2025-2026 program year, and I'm so thankful that you're all willing to be part of our team again this year. Many of you have done this for many years, and a couple of you are brand new. Some of our high school helpers are brand new this year, so I just want to welcome you and thank you for doing this, and we're really excited to get going. So just a couple of things to start out. We follow typically the Revised Common Lectionary. So we are using Bible stories that come down to us from the Synod and down from other planners. And we will be using our Bible stories based on that, which exposes our kiddos to some different Bible stories and different scripture than they might be used to in the past, which is really nice. Also this year, we are transitioning away from using the Spark curriculum, which I'll still use parts of that, and we'll still be using the Spark Bible and some of the pages from that. But I will continue to be making really detailed, specific lesson plans for everybody for each week. So we will not go back to using the Spark lesson plans. I'll keep providing you with these style of lesson plans that really offer a lot of activities, some dialogue. I'm trying to give you guys some ideas for talking points and questions to interact with the kiddos too, just to try to make things as easy and as open and go as possible for all of the teachers. One thing, a change for this year is on Wednesdays, we're going to be starting back at 6 p.m. Last year we were starting at 5:30 and then worship was at 6:30. We're going back to worship starting at 7. That means our programming is starting at 6. Dinner will be served starting at 5:30. So we'll still offer dinner every single week. Denise Wakefield is kind enough to help oversee that. So dinner will be at 5:15, programming, or at 5:30, sorry, and then programming will get started at 6. We'll get out of classes probably about 6:50 just to allow kiddos some time to use the bathroom, run around a little bit before worship starts at 7. So again, we'll be using this format, which everybody should be pretty used to. We used this most of last year, I think, or at least for the towards the end of the year. And also on Wednesdays for this year for sure, and probably on Sundays, based on numbers, I think we're going to start out our year doing centers. So on Sundays and Wednesdays, we'll have probably 4 to 5 centers set up, and then kids will rotate through those centers, and we'll have teachers or helpers at each of those stations to help guide children along those stations. And then depending on how many children we have, we might need to divide up into different classes. So we'll just kind of play it by ear for the first few weeks and go from there. I did hear from somebody this morning who will be starting Sunday school, but I think our Sunday school numbers are going to be really low like last year and the year before. But when we do have kiddos, they're going to be little kiddos on Sunday mornings. And Addie Swanson will be teaching on Sundays, and then myself or Leah, my daughter, or Raina will all fill in if Addie is not able to be here on a Sunday. And on Wednesday nights, we have Steph coming back. Thanks, Steph. We have Kaylee who will be joining us, but not for the first 8 weeks. She'll be joining us after that. We have Evan Soltis who will be joining us. We have Addie. We have Tegan Swanson. We have Carew. We have Leah. Chad. Svachina. Raina will be helping. We have many of the same faces who will be around the building on Sundays and Wednesdays. I don't think there's any major changes other than the time start to Wednesdays and Sundays. And like I said, we'll start with centers and go from there based on what we have going on with how many kiddos we have coming every week. But we'll start the same both Sundays and Wednesdays with our large group opening for a few minutes and then move into our classrooms. So I just want to cover the lesson plan. So if anybody has any questions, but I would really encourage you, I'm designing these lessons plans so you really can just read through it if you want to, word for word, if you're more comfortable with that, or you can be reviewing this at home so then you have an idea of kind of the talking points and what we're going to be going through. The first days of Sunday school for Sunday and Wednesday, we're going to be talking about sunflowers. Our focus will be sunflowers and how sunflowers look to the light to grow and how we look to the light of Jesus to grow our faith. So we'll be talking about that. I have sensory and math activities based about that. And you will also see again this year is that I will put way more activities on here than you probably will have time to do. But I just want to make sure that if some activities are going really fast and you need something else, that you have something ready to go. So don't feel like you have to go through every single activity on here, but just know that there's more information on here that you can go through. If you finish your lesson plan, a little too soon and it's not warm enough to go outside or whatever, that you can just kind of head back to this and see what other lessons or what other activities are planned. I will also make sure that there are fidget or sensory toys in classrooms, and also some board games in case you do have time where you're done with the lesson, and then we can still do some interacting and engaging activities based on our Bible lesson or just faith-based. So I will make sure that those are in your classrooms too. As far as like housekeeping things go, if you can just make sure that when you're done with your class, all of your activities and like art supplies and things like that are on the countertop in one of the classrooms, that just makes it quicker for myself to grab the things and put them away. So if you can just make sure that everything in your classroom is cleaned up, tables are wiped off, everything is ready, typically for the next group that will be coming in. And then also that I can get the activities and craft things put away quickly. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. All of you know how to get a hold of me. I hope you can call me, text me, email me, stop in on a Sunday or Wednesday. My next couple of weeks, I'm kind of sporadic on being here, but starting on the 21st, I'm here every Sunday and every Wednesday, starting the 17th. So thank you so much. I'm so thankful for each of you that you are going to be part of this amazing ministry that you are doing, and you are making a big impact in the lives and the families of all the kiddos that we serve. So thank you so much, and God's peace to all of you. Bye, friends.